Hello, and welcome to Perspectives, a series dedicated to one-sided sagas. These stories might come from us or our most valued guests. Please enjoy. Summer camp is a strange place, or at least mine was. I went to a summer camp with my church every year as a kid. It was called Camp Tulakogi. This camp was strange because of how janky it was. I remember the shower water would never get warm. In fact, the water would be freezing. Because of that, all my friends would have competitions to see who could take the fastest showers. I won, my record is 18 seconds, see if you can beat it. Whenever it was time to eat, every kid at the camp would make a huge line outside the cafeteria, and the closer you were to the back of the line, the cooler you were for some reason. So me and my friends would always go to the back of the line. Right outside the cafeteria, there was a tree we all called the gum tree. We called it that because everyone at camp would stick their gum to that tree. Looking back, it was kind of gross and unsanitary, but I have to admit I put quite a bit of gum onto that tree. Once, a kid was dared to eat a piece of gum off the tree, and he did, and we were all traumatized. Anyways, there were a bunch of classes and activities to do at this camp, including fishing, basketball, biking, dodgeball, but the most fun by far was a game called Gaga Ball. If you've never heard of Gaga Ball, it's kind of like reverse soccer. You don't want the ball to hit your legs, and everyone else is trying to hit yours with the ball while you're also trying to hit everybody else's. It's confusing, but it was amazing, and we took it very seriously. The kids that were really good at it had nicknames, and we treated them like celebrities. Everyone at camp knew who you were and wanted to be your friend. There was a snack bar at this camp where you could buy candy and soda, and if you were a Gaga Ball celebrity, people would buy you snacks. I remember almost all the names of the Gaga Ball players, or at least their nicknames. There was Babyface, Bandanna Man, Skittles, and many, many more. One kid was named Biggs, and my friend was called Smalls. Whenever I hung out with Smalls, I felt like a groupie to a pop star or something like that. People we'd never seen would come up to him and try to talk to him, just because he was good at Gaga Ball. Me and my friends liked Gaga Ball so much, we would skip mandatory camp events to go play it. At this camp, they had little classes, which were pretty much just scheduled mandatory activities, and one year they had Gaga Ball as an official class, and there were a bunch of kids in that class. It was chaos. You play Gaga Ball in a little sand pit, and there were about 30 sandy, sweaty kids all shoved into this pit. I'll never forget it. You know, I never got a nickname, sadly, but I got close once, and it was a big deal, because if you got a nickname, you were basically royalty. It was a normal round of Gaga Ball, just a bunch of casual players, when all of a sudden Bandanna Man, wearing his bandana and covering his face as per usual, walked right towards our Gaga Ball pit and joined in the next round. The stakes automatically went up and everyone was on edge. Slowly but surely, Bandanna Man picks everyone off. He was hitting every shot that he took with that ball. It was like hitting fish in a barrel. It eventually came down to just me and him. I was the underdog. Everyone was cheering for him. Bandana, bandana, bandana. Even my own friends. The ball is thrown in the pit and I rush at it, striking it right at him. He dives to the left and smacks it back at me. We go back and forth, dodging and hitting like crazy. Eventually, I decided to take a risk. I took a deep breath. Everything went in slow motion. This was it. This was my moment. I smash the ball as hard as I can and it goes into the air. I jump after it and spike it down onto him. But alas, he blocks it with his arm, turns around, hits the ball right into my left foot. The crowd explodes with thundering applause and cheering as they rush towards Bandanna Man to congratulate him. But all I hear is silence. The bitter taste of defeat tingling my taste buds. I blew my one chance. Bandanna Man escapes the crowd and holds out his hand. Good game, he says with a smile. I shake his hand. Good game, indeed. That concludes this episode of Perspectives. Don't forget to follow, like, comment, subscribe, and, the works. If you want Squabble to continue forever, check us out on Patreon, link in the description. Thanks for tuning in, and we will snap you later.